Hi loves, it's Jenny Lynn, and today I want to show you one of the simplest things you can do if your face feels swollen, tired, heavy, or just not like itself lately. And the crazy part is, most people think they need more skincare, more makeup, more expensive products, when sometimes the issue is actually stagnant fluid sitting beneath the skin. Your face can literally hold stress, inflammation, poor sleep, dehydration, and tension. That's why some mornings you wake up looking puffy, even if your weight hasn't changed at all. Your body is simply holding on to fluid and inflammation. And today, I'm going to show you a 2-minute lymphatic drainage trick that can make your face look fresher, more sculpted, and more awake naturally. Now, before we start, I want you to understand something important. Your lymphatic system is kind of like your body's drainage network. Unlike your blood, which has the heart pumping it constantly, your lymphatic system relies on movement, breathing, hydration, and muscle stimulation to flow properly. So when you're stressed, sitting too long, sleeping poorly, eating inflammatory foods, or even clenching your jaw constantly, fluid can start collecting in the face, under the eyes, around the cheeks, and beneath the jawline. And honestly, modern life creates the perfect storm for puffiness. Too much sodium, too much stress, poor sleep, staring down at our phones, shallow breathing, tight neck muscles, anxiety, dehydration. It all slows things down. That's why some people spend hundreds on skincare while still looking exhausted. The issue is not always the skin itself. Sometimes it's what's trapped underneath it. The first thing I want you to do is sit up straight and relax your shoulders. Most people carry an unbelievable amount of tension in their neck without realizing it. If your shoulders are lifted right now, gently drop them. Take one deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale. Already, that alone begins calming the nervous system, and your nervous system affects beauty far more than people realize. Now here's the trick most people skip. Before touching the face, you want to open the drainage pathways near the collarbone first. This is important because you don't want to push fluid into a blocked area. Using very light pressure, lighter than most people think, place your fingertips just above the collarbones and gently pump the skin downward about 10 times. You never want to aggressively drag or smash the face. Lymphatic drainage works best with soft, rhythmic movements. Then, move your fingers slightly up the sides of the neck. Starting beneath the ears, gently glide downward toward the collarbone. Slow and soft. Imagine you're moving water down a stream. This alone can already reduce that heavy, swollen feeling many people wake up with. Now we move to the jawline. Using your knuckles or fingertips, start at the center of the chin and gently glide outward beneath the jaw toward the ears. Then bring everything down the neck again. Always down the neck afterward. That's the pathway out. You may notice one side of your face feels tighter than the other. That's extremely common. Most people hold more tension on one side depending on stress, posture, jaw clenching, or even sleeping position. Next is the cheeks. Starting beside the nose, gently sweep outward across the cheeks toward the ears. Again, very light pressure. People always think harder pressure equals better results, but with lymphatic drainage, softer is actually more effective. Your lymph vessels sit very close to the surface of the skin. Too much pressure can actually flatten them temporarily. Now let's focus on the under eyes because this is where many people hold fluid the most. If you wake up with swollen eyes or heavy under eye bags, this step helps so much. Using your ring fingers, lightly tap from the inner corners outward toward the temples. Don't drag the delicate under eye skin. Gentle tapping helps stimulate movement without creating unnecessary tension. Then finish by sweeping everything down the sides of the face and neck again toward the collarbones. The entire process only takes about 2 minutes, but what's fascinating is how quickly the face can change when fluid starts moving properly. People often notice their cheekbones look more visible, their eyes appear more open, their jawline looks sharper, and their skin even starts looking brighter because circulation improves too. But here's something really important nobody talks about enough. If your face is constantly swollen every morning, your body may be trying to tell you something deeper. Chronic puffiness can sometimes be connected to inflammation, stress hormones, poor sleep quality, dehydration, excess sodium, alcohol, processed foods, allergies, or high cortisol. Your body is incredibly intelligent. It's always communicating with you through the skin, the eyes, the face, and energy levels. One of the biggest hidden causes of facial puffiness is actually stress. When cortisol stays elevated too long, the body can begin retaining more water and inflammation. That's why some people notice their face looks slimmer and brighter after vacations or periods where they finally relax. Their nervous system calmed down. Beauty is deeply connected to the nervous system. I really want people to understand that. You can buy all the skincare in the world, but if your body constantly feels stressed and inflamed internally, it eventually shows externally. That's why I always say beauty starts with regulation, not perfection. Another thing that helps lymphatic drainage tremendously is hydration. And I know that sounds obvious, but most people are more dehydrated than they realize. When the body doesn't get enough water, it often holds onto fluid even more tightly. So ironically, dehydration can actually make you look puffier. Movement also matters. Even walking helps move lymph. Your lymphatic system loves motion. It loves deep breathing. It loves stretching. It loves sleep. It loves calmness. This is why people often glow differently when they're taking care of themselves emotionally, too. And something else I've personally noticed. A lot of facial tension comes from emotions people never release. Jaw clenching, forehead tension, tight neck muscles. Sometimes people are carrying emotional stress physically in the body every single day without noticing. Your face remembers your stress patterns. That's why this little 2-minute routine can become more than just a beauty trick. It can become a daily reset, a moment where you slow down, breathe, reconnect to your body, and release tension your nervous system has been holding on to. If you really want to enhance the effects, try doing this in the morning after waking up, especially before caffeine or makeup. You can also keep a chilled spoon, ice roller, or cold jade roller in the fridge beforehand if you enjoy cooling treatments. Cold helps constrict blood vessels temporarily and can reduce swelling even more. Some people also love using aloe vera gel or a lightweight facial oil so the hands glide smoothly across the skin. And one more thing, consistency matters more than intensity. You do not need to aggressively scrape your face every day. Gentle daily movement works far better long-term than harsh occasional treatments. Your face responds beautifully to softness, circulation, rest, hydration, and calmness. I think social media sometimes convinces people beauty has to be extreme, expensive, painful, or complicated. But honestly, some of the most effective beauty habits are simple things people have quietly done for generations. Sleep deeply, lower stress, hydrate properly, support circulation, reduce inflammation, relax the nervous system, move the body, breathe deeper. These things change the face more than people realize. And if you try this consistently for even 1 week, take before and after photos. Sometimes we don't notice the changes day by day until we compare. The difference in puffiness, brightness, and facial definition can actually be surprising. Your body wants balance. Your skin wants balance. Your nervous system wants balance. And sometimes the glow people are chasing is really just the body finally feeling safe enough to soften. So tonight or tomorrow morning, try this little 2-minute ritual slowly. Don't rush it. Let it become a form of self-care instead of another thing you're criticizing yourself over. Beauty should never feel like punishment. And if this helped you, save this video so you can come back to it anytime your face feels swollen, tired, stressed, or inflamed. And follow for more beauty and body hacks most people never hear about, but probably should.